Divorce? I guess. I'm not sure. Because I'm not allowed in the courtroom. This is not a good day. And I believe it's unconstitutional to not allow the public in the courtroom just because they're famous. Oh, hello. Oh my God, great. How are you? Oh, that's hilarious. He just walked by.
Hey, this is hilarious. Gravitation. Hey, cannabis gotta be from up north forest, from Jamaica. No confirmation, then it's no participation. Never see it in rotation in my conversation. No need for confrontation. This my observation. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying it right. I'm not saying I'm wrong, man. Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, shout out to my boy Quality, aka Quality Content. Shout out my dog. You feel me? Just had an amazing post right before I clocked in, bro. And giving him his flowers. You feel me? He won right back at me. You feel me? Nothing too big, but that was dope. You pumped that in, especially about just being discouraged. Being on this platform. We already know how it is, man. Sometimes a video might not hit, YouTube, but this is not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? Get your opinion off, bro. I like people that don't have no gimmicks. Hey, do what you do, cause that's not how I'm coming. So, however the grind gonna come, bro. If y'all don't love me for being me, then hey, it's not meant to be. But anyways, bro, I just left my boy's stream, right? And he was reacting to my girl Moni. Shout out with Moni. You feel me? Chilling with Moni. What up, cousin? Well, you my relative. Excuse me, sweetie. I'm from Los Angeles, and if you're heavy listener to K Dot, and I think you very tapped in with the culture, you know why I'm saying that. Hey, you're my relative. But I guess some footage got brought up that's out there, right? The leak had came about Drake going into divorce court. Allegedly, right? That's what it is. But it was blocked from the public. And in this video, you can see Drake, you can capture. I don't know who this person is, don't get me wrong. The guy that's filming, that's talking about it, he ended up catching Drake as he's entering, you feel me, in a courtroom. And my boy Quality, he was on one. He had me rolling, I ain't gonna lie, he had me rolling. I was gonna do a whole totally different video that I was doing my thing, right? This video right here, I'm off the hip, no script, right? But I seen somewhere in the comments, somewhere in the chat, where somebody was like, oh, see, this is what happens when you bring kids involved, and K-Dot shouldn't have done that. Confusing to me when I first seen that, right? I'm not gonna lie, because this whole time, the whole narrative, hey, bro, it has nothing to do with Kendrick. This is about UMG versus Drake and what he's about to do, what type of leverage he's gonna have if he come out on top. This has nothing to do with Kendrick, bro. Nothing to do with Kendrick at all. That's between them two. You get what I'm saying? And what you're talking about, we don't have to go over this whole battle situation again, bro. We don't, like what was said in Musiq, it was said in Musiq. That's it, and that's all. We all established that. Well, I thought we all established that. I'm going to be all the way real. Kendrick stan, not even a Kendrick stan, just a rap fan or a fan of music just in general, of hip-hop in general. I'm going to be real with you. We don't give a fuck. We don't care, bro. We don't care at all. It doesn't matter what Drake situation is. Him being at, at court, with ex-wife, baby mama, what? None of that matters, bro. Be real. That's your personal situation. Once again, this is music. We not tripping like that. I really feel like if Super Ugly came out right now, this day, if it came out with Jay-Z rapping how he rapped, y'all probably would have tried to go find a car seat to see if he really did release. My bad. I got a little carried away. My fault. I might have to exit that out. My bad. But y'all would have to go hear the records. But y'all piss me off. Because honestly, bro, this is off the hip, no script. So please excuse me. I don't have no notes or nothing on this, bro. I'm just thinking how y'all use it when it's beneficial, and I feel like that's what's going on right now, bro. Don't say Kendrick didn't bring this to court. That man did. So if footage is starting to leak out about stuff that has been withheld, because if you look at the video, I think it said March 2020. So it was in March, this year in March, right? And the hair too. What my boy say? I don't know if but the hair. He was like, bro, wait, he cut his hair again? So that was another reason why I'm looking. But once again, like it's all jokes to get, like it's all funs and get. Nobody really tripping like that. At least on my end, like you feel me. I mean, streamers, we gonna do what we do. You know, we gonna react. Hey, it's content, but it's not nothing like that to the point like, oh look, you're bad. Oh look, see, we told you. No, that's what's going on. Damn, my bad. That's what's going on and what they got over there. I'm real quick. Well, y'all, if you still here with me, I have nothing to say about Drake going to court for whatever situation that he's handling. That's that man's personal problem, and that's that man's personal business. I don't care if he had 18 children down to 8 children. It doesn't matter. What is that proving? That's not proving anything. What are you trying to... Okay, you really didn't have a daughter. You had 8 boys. Excuse me. So we don't care. Like I say, once it's off wax, don't nobody got time to investigate. Drop the next record. Real talk. Oh, Drake has a fiance. He has an ex. When was Drake ever married? Bro, it's possible. I wouldn't put you put that past him. And respectfully, bro, I'm saluting him on that. If he didn't make that, you get what I'm saying? If he didn't broadcast that, people be acting like him even hiding Adonis, bro. I'm gonna be real. I didn't look at it like that. It wasn't about the son. It was about the other stuff, and I said this in previous videos, how Pusha T like dissected, like Pusha T really like set up the platform. He really put up the canvas, started like, and Doc came and filled that in. Real talk. Pusha T outlined, you feel me? Did the outline of everything. Bam. And Doc came in just slowly but surely with the brush. And just follow lead. I'm sorry, but I got to keep mentioning this. Nobody cares about that situation. They don't. But even then, though, right? This is what I'm saying. Because I think I don't know, was it Chillin' One? It probably was her title, but I'm like, did it say ex-baby mama? I probably could be tripping. Probably the Pjgravity probably got me. But I'm like, damn, how you have you got an ex-baby mama? I ain't never heard that before, an ex-baby mama, but bro, ain't nobody tripping off that. Ain't nobody tripping off that. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, even if it was that, I know probably a lot of people will be mad at me with this situation. Be like, nah, bro, but I'm just being real. Like I say, I'm off the graph. I'm being real. Even if Dot was in this predicament, right? Even if this was Dot, it wouldn't be shocking to me, respectfully, because we heard Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We heard that. Very transparent. One of the dopest albums, too. And shout out to Lupe Fiasco, because I was kind of mad at him. But I get where he coming from, and I get it. You know, when you're having that dialogue, that's me being in my feelings. And I can honestly own up to that. But, because I was kind of feeling like he was taking... Not really so much jealous of Dot in that whole Drake situation, but it was leaning towards more Drake. That's another subject. But what I'm saying is that even if Dot got mentioned, right? Say this was Dot's story. It's not far-fetched. Bro, we're human. They're human. So that's what I don't get right now with Drake. What he's trying to do with this whole situation. Got everybody in court. You in court. They in court, everybody in court. You feel me? What they say, and I can't even take it. I can't even steal it. Somebody in the chat on my boy Quality said the court war tour. You feel me? That's what it is. the Court World Tour. I wouldn't be shocked if other information start coming out. Very minute. I'm not saying like big things, but those things can possibly happen because what he's doing, he's opening Pandora box for no reason. I just seen Joe Budden, right? Shout out to Joe Budden podcast. It's the last thing. I want to get to my other video. I want to lose my thoughts. I seen Joe Budden podcast with my boy Imani. Shout out to Ish. Shout out to Ice. Queens Flip. Mel. Shout out to lovely Mel. Legend from the Six. And who was on there? Oh, okay, my boy Mark. And also Parks, right? And they was pretty much talking about his legacy has taken a hit. And everybody is running around screaming this world because of this battle. Drake. Everybody is skipping out on deals. Well, not everybody. Nike is putting a pause on certain situations. And you know, whoever he in business with, right? Whoever he's in bed with, all of a sudden they're stopping. Bullshit. BS. Like I said, because that will be public knowledge. If I was Drake, I will put that out there. I'm going to be all the way real. If I was Drake, I wouldn't even wait to court to show. And they don't have to mention because they can easily, you could show an email. Hey, you know what, we're going to go a different way. Hey, well, you know what, Drake, right now is just probably not the time. You know, we got somebody else for the job. If you show stuff like that, I'm not going to lie. If you show stuff like that, talking about Drake, if you have documentation like that, and why not put that at that, again, the public opinion? Because it seems like that's what you're trying to do. Whatever you're trying to do, I mean, back to what I was saying, bro, with the whole comment about, okay, business is slowing up, people are not, you know, they don't want to do this. That's BS. That's BS, bro. That's BS. Nobody, you haven't lost your deal with nobody. I'm just not believing that. I'm not, because of this battle. And shout out to G Malone and the whole lunch hour over there. No ceilings. Bro, they don't look at, nobody's going to say, oh, you lost the battle to Kendrick Lamar and he called you this word, so we can't do business. They don't care about that. We don't care about that. It was a battle. I'm going to keep saying this. For the new people that just tapped in, you feel me? Hopefully you sub after this video. To the people that's been rocking with me, you already know how we get down, man. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Be strong. Grab.